Oh, really? You're going to pull that? You're not going to say you were in a bunker on number 5?
No, I am not in a bunker today, fortunately.
Our conversation this morning brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Jon Mozes, the Altoona Curve, they're in Akron this week. It's been kind of hard to get this series going, huh?
A little bit, the city of Akron had a curfew Monday, so we had to postpone, and the curfew was lifted, and now it's back on as of yesterday. So we're moving up our game times a little bit. We're going to play today at 3:30, and then play tomorrow at 6. Adjusted from the normal times of about 7, and it's been a good week for the Curve so far.
Yeah, I mean they've gone out and they've played some good ball.
Yeah, Jared Triolo, back-to-back games with 3 hits. The bullpen's just been really good the first 2 days of this series. Bear Bellamy Wednesday night, 3 innings, 1-run relief, and then Tyler Samaniego finished it off. And then, yesterday you get 5 1/3 out of your bullpen, and you only give up 2 base runners to start that 8th inning. And so, those guys are starting to find it a little bit, and that's encouraging to see.
Yeah, a couple of things about that game. First of all, Kyle Nicholas, back on the roster after having some time off. What did he look like?
Well, it was good to see Kyle get back into the swing of things. Everything looked normal for him. He was away for almost a long weekend over the holiday here. He was the best man in his older brother's wedding. So, they kept the start sort of light yesterday, kept it to around 60 pitches or so, just to, make sure they don't overextend him after not having the normal time between starts. Everything looked right. The fastball was in the mid-90s, very good curveball, and, he finished the outing sort of with a sour taste in his mouth, a double and then 3 straight walks. But the stuff is there, and, it looks like he's going to sort of get going after this.
Pirates are banking on him to be really good. And Jared Triolo is a name that a couple of years ago we started to hear it, and last year we heard it even more with Greensboro. Tell me about him. He's a kid that is pretty intriguing.
Well, Jared's got one of the best gloves in the entire organization. He can play third base, and he is nearly flawless over there. He's filled in a few games at shortstop, and he's gotten a few reps in the outfield. He played center field last night for, just the 5th or 6th time this season. And it's funny because I have asked a few of our players this season, if you could pick one guy on the roster that you would trust to play all 9 positions in a game and play it well, who would you pick? And, there was, of course, the original one. I was talking to Connor Scott. He's like, well, me, obviously. And we had a nice laugh about that. But he's like, in all seriousness, it's Jared Triolo. He's just got a great feel for reading the ball off the bat, and that really plays into a good first step on defense. And, the bat's starting to come around a little bit. It's a little bit of an awkward swing, but, he is finding that barrel on a regular basis right now, and that's encouraging because the bat will certainly play. The glove will certainly play, and if the bat comes around, he could be a good player.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that here the Pirates, they seem stacked throughout the system with infielders, and they got a guy that won a Gold Glove at Greensboro last year. Didn't he win the Gold Glove down there?
Yeah, he sure did. This is a guy that they're pretty high on.
But then there's a guy in Pittsburgh named Ke'Bryan Hayes who has Gold Glove potential at the major league level, and so Jared's going to have to find himself a home.
That's right. I think, we were sort of doing that forward thinking a little bit in Altoona the last couple weeks, or at least when the season sort of got underway, and we were like, wow, Jared could really play third base, but my goodness, what are they going to do when he's ready for the big leagues? Because that spot's kind of locked down for a little while, especially since Hayes has signed his extension.
Yeah.
So, it's part of being a minor league player that, you're never going to be handed an opportunity when you get to the big leagues for the first time. And, Jared's ability to play multiple positions will only serve him well down the road.
Yeah, less than a minute to go here with Jon Mozes. We got a late start. Jon, what's up for the Curve next?
Looking forward to a week home against Richmond. We'll have fireworks. We've got a different promotion each night next week at People's Natural Gas Field. We've got Christmas in July over the weekend. We've just got a lot of fun coming in front of us. And then looking ahead in August, we've got back-to-back days where we've got special appearances. We've got a retired Pittsburgh Penguin who's going to come and make a special appearance at a game. We've got Andy Buckley, who was David Wallace in The Office. He's going to come for a special appearance in early August. Fun times in front of us in Altoona. Looking forward
terrific.
to it.
Hey, we're out of time. Thanks, Jon, so much.
Thank you. Talk to you next week. Thank you. Talk to you next week.